Taurus, welcome to your just in time tarot reading. If you're watching this, Taurus, trust that there is a message here for you. If you're a regular, welcome back, Taurus. If you're new here, welcome. My name is BRONYA. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, and I'm really looking forward to bringing to you this message that can feel like a personal reading. And while that is super cool, it is not always the case. It can just be pieces that resonate. Don't underestimate those. Sometimes none of it will. Hey, that's okay. Leave it for the next person. Okay, the message is clear here, Taurus. You are being encouraged to step out of your comfort zone. I've pulled the North Node card. Now, if you have got your natal birth chart, it would be very interesting for you to check the house and sign in your North Node, because so it goes. This is, really what you're meant to embrace in this lifetime. Holds a lot of clues as to purpose and journey, whereas our South Node is our direct past life. And whilst, we have influence with that, we're meant to kind of take that with us, but move away from it. So step out of your comfort zone. And there are also free birth charts that you can get online, by the way. I think Cafe Astrology is a good one. So step out of your comfort zone. Don't let the fear hold you back. Maybe it's fear of the unknown. What happens if, I fail? What happens if, they don't feel the same way? Well, you won't know unless you take that journey. Okay, let's keep going. I've got the Divine Initiation Oracle here and the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot. I will link you to these stunners down below in case you want to add them to your collection. And we have the Shadow Self. Yeah, I think that's the block, really. We tell ourselves often a lot of, a lot of validating, scripts and thoughts for our decisions, like, oh, it's okay, it's safer to stay how we are, or, you're right, what if I will lose money, what if I do get hurt? We have to be really mindful of where the shadow aspects are actually blocking us and where we might be talking ourselves into staying the same, all right? So this is kind of like a little bit of a nod to the devil energy, where there's the temptation to stay in our own self-imposed bondage and our own sense of entrapment. But by shining light on, those parts of ourselves, we really can transmute and heal them and bring new awareness to the steps that may need to be taken. All right, Taurus, let's jump into the full tarot. Okay, the first energy out is the moon. Okay, well, it's so interesting because you've got two sort of shadowy energies here. The moon talks about what is hidden, the undercurrents, what is maybe within the psyche or within your environment that might be holding you back from stepping out of the comfort zone. So the moon says that really, the hidden blessing is found on the new path here. And we also have to think about the actions that we've taken and what is actually the motivating driver for those actions. It's usually our beliefs, it's usually our values, it's our feelings and thoughts. So what I would be doing is digging into a little bit of, behind the scenes, as to where you've ended up in your life. And there's a sense of safety, maybe a sense of stability, but there's also a sense of unfulfillment, and contemplating, wanting, more, to achieve more, or expansion in your life in some way. So in order to move closer towards that, Taurus, your guides are saying, well, look, Taurus, we've got to do something different. And that's going to challenge your central nervous system, right? That's going to challenge you to actually go into that place where you might be sitting in a little bit of discomfort. You might be sitting in a little bit of fear, but my goodness, does that bring in the victory. Ace of Swords cuts through everything. It is the clarity, it is the breakthrough, and it is your authentic truth. Right? So what I would be doing is getting really clear on, okay, what is it that I'm wanting? This is a general collective reading. It's going to be so different between all of you, but you know what it is. Now, are you holding the energy of who you need to be to actually get to that outcome? Are you, are you really unshakably believing that that is possible for you? Where might you be holding yourself back? And once you get clear on that, there we go. And you might even just, go through that process within yourself of cleaning up those thoughts and feelings. And it actually sets you in the right energy to attract an inspired new beginning of the Ace of Swords. All right, so this is a victory energy, victory over yourself. It's a new path opening that leads you towards that authentic truth. Yeah, Seven of Wands. A lot of this kind of shadow aspect energy. I mean, the Seven of Wands is like, it's the reminder of, look, it's not because you haven't tried. You have, but has it been action in the right direction? The Seven of Wands is asking you to consider if where you are right now, whether it's in a relationship or whether it's in your career or whatever you're trying to, you know, your financial position, is what you're doing to get there in alignment with you? Is the situation feeling like it is, you know, in balance with you? And if not, it might be time to choose something else, because the Seven of Wands feels like a struggle. It feels like, you know, moving uphill. That's the energy. So your major arcana, Taurus the Hierophant, has come out to say, look, we need self-empowerment. If this was the shadow self, look, we see such a similar kind of posture here, from darkness to light to empowerment through the self-mastery journey. And it's number 5 in the major arcana, so it's always a critical turning point energy for me. And the Hierophant is asking you to look at the values, right, to really dig into that and really make that decision as to, you know, whether you are lining up with what you have right now. So the Hierophant is like looking at the full system, the full structure, the full hierarchy of the situation in your life. Now, this can actually talk about committed relationship, de facto marriage, or, you know, like contracts, like an employment contract, a mortgage agreement, or business contract, something like that. So I feel that's the area that you are reviewing, and there needs to be some kind of shift or change or stepping out of your comfort zone to get to that Ace of Swords. But it all starts with re-evaluating, Seven of Pentacles, where you are right now, because something that you know, you're invested in is not giving you the returns that you're really hoping for. Therefore, we need to look in a new place. We need to step out of the comfort zone. And Five of Pentacles, I think that there is concern here about being destabilized, maybe losing money or losing a sense of security or being alone or in lack. They are Five of Pentacles themes, right? But a lot of that is the anxieties and the deeper fears in the mind, right? And we can't allow that to be the block that stops us from actually pursuing a dream or pursuing happiness. Yeah. And the Nine of Swords, yeah, I could see all that shadow energy is coming out now, Taurus. I mean, that can be, well, one thought comes in, okay, that's a piece of evidence to stay the same and stay in the comfort zone. I can think of another one, I can think of another one. And before you know it, you've got them all stacked up and you've made the decision, right, we'll stay where we are. But as I mentioned, stay where we are, and what comes into fruition is the same result or a different version of it. Oh my goodness, now I've got the Eight of Swords. So that is the road to entrapment, you know, and the message with the Eight of Swords is saying that there is a path out, but we need to view this from a different perspective, right? Yeah, Three of Cups. So to wrap this up, yeah, I feel like there is a big move that you're wanting to make or a change. You are going to need to go out of your comfort zone. You might have to spend money. You might have to leave a relationship. You might have to put your heart on the line. You might have to sign up for something, you know, serious here. You know, but that is what gets you to the Three of Cups, the celebrated outcome. And I just feel that your mind is going to give you every reason and every piece of evidence as to why you should stay where you are. But I think we need to bring awareness to the fact, Taurus, that that will lead to the same result. The victory is here in your energy field, but it's layered behind all these other energies, right? And we need to uncover it, and we can only do that by drawing, you know, clarity and conscious awareness on the shadow aspects. Your guides definitely want to conspire with you. There is a celebrated win, a celebrated outcome here for you. It all starts with that step beyond the comfort zone. I'm going to leave it there, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed this message. If you'd like a personal reading to follow this up, please do follow the first link down below to my website. You can check out what I offer. I will link you to my Instagram and TikTok accounts. I'm very active and interactive over there with different daily content and also more personal sharing as well. I have a free Learn Tarot Quick Guide, which I will link you to, and I have 2 paid options for learning Intuitive Tarot with me. So I am going to leave it there. Wishing you so much love and magic. Bye for now.